and welcome back to another class. Today I'm going to use the flex band. So I've had a few requests to use the flex band to work some of our arms, and I love the flex band and how it adds a spring-like element to a Pilates class. So a couple things. I'm going to use just a regular length flex band. Most people will have this length when they purchase one. A Pilates flex band is almost double this length. So if you want to actually purchase a Pilates flex band, I'll leave a couple of ideas in the description below for you guys to go ahead and buy a longer one. However, these work just fine. You'll notice though, in certain exercises like a leg straightening exercise, your flex band is gonna feel extremely tight if it is a medium strength. So just keep that in mind, but I will use this one today so that you guys can get a good idea. And I'll give you guys some tips and tricks as we move together to modify for the length. Okay, so we'll get started. We'll go ahead and just put it beside us for now. And we're gonna sit on our mat with our feet in front and knees bent. So we're gonna have a seat and bring our feet flat. And we're gonna sit up nice and tall, trying to get that pelvis as vertical as we can. So straight up and down. So for a lot of us, when we sit, we tend to have a little bit of a slouch in our pelvis, or for a few of us, we'll tend to sit really far forward on our sit bones. So I want you to try to just sit for a moment. So it should feel like the crown of our head is stacked right above our pelvis. And the biggest thing that may rip us off a little bit here is our rib cage placement. So I want you guys to just draw your ribs in. And so then you should feel like if someone was to come push you, you would have so much strength in your center and you wouldn't pop your ribs or arch or slouch your back. So sitting up nice and tall to start. Take a big breath in through our nose, and we'll go ahead and just curl our hips back into that C-curve shape and then pull our weight back forward. And again, curl your hips back into that C-curve shape and then pull yourself back up. So as you go, kind of pay attention to what curve in your spine you like to move most. So for a lot of us, it's our lumbar. Like we'll really round and overly stretch just through here. Or we may find that we overly bend our upper back and round it like so. Or overly drop the head and mostly move that. So as you guys go, I want you guys just to feel like there's a uniform bend from our tail to our head. And so what we should get as a result from that is more stomach toning, more bending through uniformly through the back as opposed to one spot. We're gonna do one more, and we're using this as our warm up. So we're gonna stay here and just take a big breath in and exhale. Just draw the legs together ever so slightly and feel how that tones your tummy for you. And again, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Draw the legs together and feel how that gives you that really nice connection to your center. 2 more times, big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And just feel that connection to your stomach. 1 more time, inhale through the nose. And exhale. Feel that stomach contract. Nicely done. We'll pull ourselves back up. And then we're gonna take ourselves onto our hands and knees. So we're gonna walk our knees behind us, hands in front. And we want our hands directly underneath our shoulders, knees under our hips, and we want our knees to be hip width apart. And then for a lot of us, we all have to lift our head because we'll kind of let it hang. So pick your head up, and I like to just say, like, let your ears be slightly above your shoulders. And then from there, we're gonna do a little cat and cow. So we're gonna curl our tail under, feel our spine curl and drop our head last. And then we're gonna stick our tail out and articulate through that spine. And again, just kind of notice what parts of your spine you like to overly move and what parts of your spine tend to get less attention. And I'm just gonna throw it out there because most of us do this. We'll all curl our low spine really a lot. And then when we get to our upper back, we'll just push it to the ceiling and drop our head. And then when we go to articulate our head back up and articulate through our spine, we'll kind of leave the middle part of our back out. So just throwing some tips and ideas around there for you guys to stay a little bit more connected to that uniform movement. Let's do one more time. Curl your hips under, head goes down last, and then we'll lift our head up and articulate through that spine. Nice. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of footwork here. So we're gonna keep our toes flat, feet flat, and just sit our weight back onto our hips, onto our seat. Does that make sense? No. Hips onto your feet. And again, sit your weight back and forward. A couple more times. And just notice here, we'll tend to kind of roll our weight to the outside of our kneecaps as we rock back and forth. So keep your weight directly on your kneecaps as long as you have healthy knees. And just rock back and forth. We're gonna do one more time. So for those of you that sit in a desk at work, this is just a really nice, gentle way to kind of build a squat. And then from there, curl your toes under, and we're all gonna sit our weight back and forth. And you'll notice when you do it like this, the tops of your toes or tops of your feet are gonna feel a little tight. And so we wanna try to build that ankle flexion and toe mobility. We'll do two more, rock it back and forth. Softening the elbows if you're starting to feel a lot of tension in your wrists. Awesome, and then we'll come back forward, uncurl the toes, and we're gonna add some balance work here. So we're gonna start by stretching our right toe back and our left fingers forward. Hold the weight equal through the other 2 points, and then pick your left arm, right leg up. And then we're gonna simply touch it back down and pick it back up. Now, if you could imagine that there is like a pendulum hanging right from your belly button, and as you lift your limbs up, try to keep the pendulum really stable and still. We'll do two more. Lift and down. One more time. We're gonna lift, we're gonna hold it here, soften your right elbow, and we're gonna make sure that that pendulum isn't swinging. So hold your stomach in and hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring those limbs down and we'll switch sides. Stretch the left leg back. We'll bring our right fingers forward. We'll pick everything up and with control bring it down. And isn't it interesting when you switch limbs, how the balance can really be different in the body? Do 3 more. Lift and lower. 2 more, you guys. Pick it up and 1 more. We're all gonna stay at the top. Hold it here and really do your best to keep that pendulum from swaying back and forth, side to side. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring everything back down and sit your weight back on your heels. Take a nice big stretch here. Maybe drop your head to the floor. All right, and we're gonna swing our legs in front. We're gonna grab our flex band. We're gonna get ready for our 100. So I say that a lot, I love everything. But bring your knees in, take your flex band across your shins. And you wanna obviously make sure that both sides of your flex band are the same length. So you're going to pick your shins up to the sky, and then we just wanna use our shins as like a table position for our flex band. Grab the flex band where you feel like there's enough tension for you to build some shoulder strength here. And we're gonna start by bringing our arms straight down to the mat and then back up. And then again, so good with the flex band, you can decide if you want more tension or less. So pull your arms down, feel that in the back of your shoulders, and see if you can get both your arms to arrive on the mat at the same time. So one arm might be a bit stronger than the other. Good, and then also make sure when you pull your arms down that you're not just trying to get your hand to touch the mat, but that you could feel the back of your shoulder and maybe your elbow touch the mat too. And that might build some more strength and tone in those arms for you. One more time, guys. Pull your arms down, hold it here. Draw your chin to your chest and curl yourself up into that upper curl. And then we're gonna start pumping our arms. So we're gonna in 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 4, 10, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 20, and in 2, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 30, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 40, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 50, and in 2, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 60. Pause here, rest your head. Take your flex band and place it around the base of your feet. So ball of your foot might be better. And then really press through those feet so your legs are straight. Pull your arms down and curl up off the mat. We'll do our last 4 sets here. We're gonna in 2, 3, 4, 5 and out, 2, 3, 4, 70 and in 2, 3, 4, 5 and out, 2, 3, 4, 80 and in 2, 3, 4, 5 and out, 2, 3, 4, 90 and in 2, 3, 4, 5 and out, 2, 3, 4, 100. Nice job. Draw your knees in. And then we'll just take our flex band and slide it underneath our legs. We want to take our arms and we're going to have our palms facing down. And we're going to pull our arms wide to the seams of our mat and then release our arms back in. And again, pull your arms wide to the seams of your mat and then pull them back in. Let's do 3 more. Stretch your arms wide. Pull them back in. 2 more. Stretch your arms wide. And in. Last one, everyone. Pull your arms across. Good job. And release that. Okay, so we definitely feel the shoulders talking to us now. We're going to lift our legs up to the sky. Cross our right ankle over our left. Take our arms and just pull them half the distance you just did. So not as wide, but enough that you feel your shoulders working in the back. And then we're going to do 3 little lifts with each leg. So we're going to lift our legs up. 3. Lift our legs up. 2. 1 more. And up. Good. We're going to switch our legs. Legs squeeze together. Arms pull apart. Ready? 3. And 2. And 1. Nice job. Bend your knees in. Release your arms. And then we're going to pop ourselves all the way up to seated. So use your legs and roll yourself up. And we're gonna do some half roll backs with the flex band. So we're gonna take our flex band around the base of our feet. So you wanna have your flex band even on each side. And then we'll have our feet flexed so the toes are to the sky. Legs are together. And we're gonna curl ourselves all the way down to the mat, rolling through each vertebrae. Head touches last. Then drawing our chin to our chest and curling ourselves all the way back up. Let's do 4 more. Pull those straight arms back, roll the hips down, spine touches the mat, head touches last. Draw your chin to your chest and curl yourself all the way back up. And we'll do 2 more. Pull the stomach in, roll the spine down. Doesn't that feel so good? Chin to chest and roll yourself back up. Last one, you guys. Straight arms. Pull yourself back. Feel the legs tighten. Rest your spine on the mat. Draw your chin to your chest and pull yourself back up nice and tall. Good job. Okay, from there, straighten both your legs out and sit up as tall as you can. So we want to try to get the pelvis again vertical, straight up and down. And we'll just slide our hands down maybe a little bit closer to you so you've got less tension in your strap, trust me. And from there, we're going to take our left arm, bend our elbow, and twist our upper spine to the left. And bring our arm back and to the right. Bend your elbow, pull it back, and twist it back. There is just something so satisfying about twisting that spine. And come back and to the right. Twist and open. And release it back, sitting up tall. Feel that twist through our middle. And one more time to the right, you guys. Twist and bring our arm back. Okay, so now let's go double arm. And we're gonna take both our arms and pull our elbows up nice and wide. Make sure your flex band does not creep up and flip off your toes. So keep a good connection to your flex band. Let's go 3 more times. Pull and lift your arms and release. 2 more. Pull and lift your arms. And last one, guys, pull and lift. Good work. Okay, from there, we're gonna bend our knees again and keep the flex band around our feet. But we're gonna switch our hands so that now we just have the flex band between our thumb and on the other side of our palm. We're gonna curl ourselves back into that C curve. And from there, we're gonna do some bicep curls. So we're gonna pull our arms back towards our shoulders. You can make this more challenging for yourself by picking your elbows up as you bring your arms back. And inhale, and exhale. Let's do 3 more. Pulling it back. Feel the work through the stomach as much as the arms. Last 1 and release. Good, nice job, come back up. Okay, that's a lot of work. Love it though. Okay, you guys, we're gonna make our way back down to the mat. So we're gonna grab our hands behind our legs and lay all the way down. Keeping your flex band in your hands, we're gonna place it around our right foot. So we're gonna keep our left knee bent and place our flex band around our right foot. Grab equal sides of your flex band and pull your elbows down to the mat, but keep both sides of your body pulling equally on that leg. From there, we're gonna lower the right leg straight down to the mat, and then we're gonna pick it back up. Now, some people like to hold the flex band differently. You do what works best for your arms and your shoulders. So this actually works better for me with my knuckles to the sky, palms face each other. Let's do 3 more. We're gonna press down, seeing if we can get that right leg to stay straight and to touch the floor. So see if you get your heel to touch and then pick it back up. Let's do 2 more. Pull it down and touch. And we'll do 1 more time, guys. Pull it straight down and lift it up. Nice job. Now bend your knee into your chest and you're gonna straighten your leg out and we're gonna bend it back in. And again, straighten it out. It's like a one-legged squat. We'll do 3 more. We're gonna straighten and bend, and last 2, straighten and bend, last 1, straighten it all the way out. Now hold it here, relax any tension you feel through your spine, and do a little circle around and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse, down, around, and up. 5 and 4 and 3. Pelvis is stable. 2 and 1. Nice job. Draw that knee back into your chest and we'll switch sides. So place the flex band around your left foot. Keep your left leg straight. Lots of leg muscles are going to work here for us. And we're going to inhale, press our left leg straight down, touch the mat with our heel, and pull it back up. And again, straight press down, touch that mat with your heel, and lift it back up. Let's do 3 more. Press straight down, touch the mat, and lift. And last 2. Watch that there's no real arch in your back here as you get the foot to touch the mat. So not compromising your form to get bigger range of motion. And then lift your leg up and bend your knee into your chest. Okay, so now we're gonna bend and straighten for 6. So you're gonna inhale and straighten your leg out and pull it back in. 5 more. Straighten your leg out and bend it back in. 4 more, you guys. Stretch it out long and bend it back in. 3 more. Stretch and bend. Last 2. And reach. Use those glutes and hamstrings as you extend and bend. Last 1. And reach and bend. So good. So if you've been on a reformer or a chair before or springboard, that gives you the feeling of a spring, and I know we all love it. Okay, so now take your feet up to the sky with your flex band. And so both feet are going to be on the inside. You're going to grab your flex band again and draw your elbows down to the mat. And we're going to do some open and close of those legs. So make sure your elbows stay stable and still. And we're going to pull equally the legs apart and then pull them back together. And really trying to source out your outer hip strength here, making sure you're not overly pushing with your knees. So pull apart, and then we'll squeeze back together. 3 more. Pull apart and squeeze. 2 more. Pull, use those outer hips and squeeze. 1 more time. And pull and squeeze. Nice. Now keep your left leg still. And we're going to pull the right leg out to the side. So just the right leg is going to pull and then bring it back. So even though our right leg is the moving leg, you can feel how the left outer thigh has to hold that flex band still and stable. 2 more. pull it wide, and back. Last one, and pull. Good, keep your right leg stable. Let's move the left leg for 5. So pull the left leg open and back. 4 more. Pull it apart and back. 3 more. Finding all sorts of muscles I'm sure you didn't know you had around your pelvis. Last 2 and pull. Good, and last one and pull. Nicely done, you guys. Draw your knees in and then keep your legs in your flex band, toes apart, heels together. Hands are holding onto the flex band still. And we're gonna straighten those legs out and bend them, pull them back in. Trying to keep your legs moving from the strength of the back of our hips. So we'll do 4 more. Reach and bend. Now the angle of your legs does matter, you guys, so make sure that you have the height of your legs that you can hold in your stomach. 2 more. We'll reach and bend, and 1 more. Reach and bend. Really good. Good. Relax that. And I think we can place our feet on the mat now. Nicely done. We'll keep our flex band in our hand and we're gonna lift our arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna have our palms face away from us. And we're gonna have our hands directly stacked over our shoulders to start. We're gonna draw our arms apart using our outer shoulders and then exhale to pull our arms back. And again, pull those arms apart. Exhale to pull them back. So as you go, just release the tension that you're trying to use in your neck and your jaw and see if you can really use your strong arm muscles to pull apart, not your low back, just simply arms, pull. And last one, you guys, use your outer arm if you can, and back. Okay, now keep your left arm still, and we're gonna pull just our right arm out to the side 3 times. So pull your right arm. 1, good, use those arm muscles. 2, and last one, and 3, pull it wide. Good, keep your right arm still, and now just move your left. So pull your left arm. 1, and 2, and last one, and 3. Nicely done. Release that and bring your arms down by your side, probably very happily. And we're gonna get ready for our ab series. So we're gonna draw our knees into our chest. And we're gonna keep our right leg in and hug our knee in and stretch our left leg out long on an angle. 45 is probably ideal. So anything lower down here, you have to make sure that your low back does not get lifted off the mat. So pick the best position for this angle of your leg. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Right knee stays in, and we switch our legs. So inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And again, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. In, and out, out. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Good job. Rest your head. We're gonna go into double leg stretch. So we're gonna slide our hands down to our ankles, draw our chin to our chest, and curl our spine up off the floor. We're going to inhale, everything goes out to your 100. Exhale, draw your knees back in with control. 4 more. Inhale out and pull it back in. 3 more, you guys. Reach it out. Pull it in. Last 2. Reach it out long. Pull it back in. Last one. Stretch it out. Pull it in. Rest your head, probably happily. All right, so a little stretch for your hamstring. We're gonna bend our left knee and put our foot flat. We're gonna stretch our right leg up to the sky again with the flex band around the arch of your foot now. Okay, so now keep your right leg straight and use your right arm to pull that right leg back towards you. And you'll feel, I'm sure, either something in your calf or in the back of your hamstring here. So pull your leg back, and then you can extend your elbow out and your leg will pull away from you. Bend your elbow again and let your leg come towards you. And again, reach your elbow long and bend your elbow back. So good. Let's do 2 more. Leg and arm extend away. Bend your elbow, leg comes back. Last one, guys. Reach your leg away and bend it back. We're gonna hold it here and we're gonna flex our foot, see if we can get a little deeper release in that heel, calf, and then just see if you're holding any tension through your spine or through your neck, and see if you can relax your spine, relax your neck, and just feel that reach of your heel. Good job, and then release that and we'll switch our legs. So take your left arch of your foot inside the flex band, grab onto it anywhere that's comfortable for your arm and your shoulder. And then we're going to bend our elbow and pull that left leg back towards us and extend our elbow back out. 4 more. Pull our leg back. And so notice every time you do it, if you have a tendency or a habit to add tension to the body. So as we bend the elbow and the leg comes back, just kind of notice you like to lock your jaw or pull some stress into your shoulders. See if you can do this with a little less effort. And last one, you guys. Pull your leg back towards you, hold it here, and then flex your foot. And for quite a few of us, we'll hold a lot of tension through kind of our sacrum and low back area. So while you release your heel and ankle up to the sky, see if you can relax your glutes a little bit and soften maybe the low back, and see if you can feel any difference in that release in your hamstring. Awesome. Okay, and we'll release that. Nicely done. Okay, so now you guys, we're gonna flip over onto our stomachs. So pop yourself up. We're gonna keep our flex band. So we're gonna flip ourselves around and lay on our stomach. And you could have got down there any way you wanted to. And from there, we're gonna add a flex band in. So we're gonna take our flex band, have it long, take it behind your back, and lay it across your low back with your palms wider than your shoulders, hands wider than your shoulders, palms down. And then from there, place your forehead on the mat. And we're gonna keep our legs together, keep our forehead down, and we're gonna pull our arms up off of our hips, lift our arms out to a T, and then bring the flex band back down on our hips. Let's try that again. Pick your arm bones up, pull your arm bones apart, release and lower your arms down. And in this position, kind of notice here too, do you tend to hold any tension through your body as you lift your arms? So if your tendency is to feel your low back when you're laying on your stomach, see if you can draw your belly button in and up and keep your stomach muscles working. 1 more. Pick your arms up, hold them here. We're going to take our arms out as wide as we can. Maybe they line up with our shoulders. And then bring our arms back behind us, not letting our arms drop in between here. Pull our arms back out to a T and bring our arms back behind us. 2 more. Lift our arms out to a T and bring our arms back behind us. 1 more, you guys. Pull your arms out to a T and bring your arms back. Nicely done. Take your flex band to the side. And we'll take our hands right beside our armpits, getting ready for our swan. So we're gonna start with our forehead on the mat, glue our legs together, and we're gonna start by lifting our eyes up and just start to roll our shoulders back behind our ears, way back behind our ears, and lower the spine back down. 3 more times. Eyes come up, inhale, roll the shoulders way behind the ears, without causing any tension through your low back, and lower back down. Let's do 2 more. Lift your eyes up, roll your shoulders back. So as you do that, keep your ankle bones together and lower back down. We'll do 1 more time. Lift your eyes up, roll the shoulders back. Feel that opening in the collarbones. No tension through the low back here. And lower back down. Nice job. We'll take a shell stretch or a child's pose here. So push yourself up and send your weight back, sitting on your heels. It's kind of how we started class today. And then we're going to swing ourselves onto our back, getting ready for our shoulder bridge. So we're all going to come on down, roll ourselves all the way down to the mat, and have our feet flat. Have our arms by our side. Now we're going to do one without a flex band, and then we're going to add one in just to show you how important your shoulders are in the bridge position. So press down through the palms of your hands, have all 5 fingers connected to your mat, and then with a strong hip connection, roll your hips up to the ceiling. So once you get up here, you want to find a place where you can still feel the palms of your hands have connection to the mat. So for a lot of us, all of our weight will land just on our shoulders. So I want you to just gently pull your heels to your seat and feel like you could get more connection to your hands. Press down through the palms of your hands till you feel your triceps working, and roll the hips back down to the mat. And we'll do that one more time without a flex band. So we're gonna roll the hips up to the sky. Right, and so the more we can connect into our strong hips and our strong shoulders, the more we can release the tension and tightness in our spine. And therefore, as we roll down, we'll be able to feel articulation and bending in the back as opposed to just a flat landing. You know what I mean? Okay, my friends, once you arrive on the bottom, go ahead and grab your flex band. Take it underneath your hips and grab it with each hand. Your palms of your hands will be flat to the floor, and then you'll pull your arms apart till you feel those strong triceps really working. So now, I don't have to cue you to turn your shoulders on. You're gonna roll your hips up to the sky, and once you arrive there, gently pull your arms apart again. And now roll the spine down and just kind of notice the difference in your articulation of your back when you have more connection to the limbs. And release your hips, and we'll do one more time. Roll your hips up to the sky, all the way to the top. Stay at the top and feel the arms help you to articulate through the vertebrae in your back, all the way back down. Nicely done, you guys. And we'll release your flex band and give your knees a good hug into your chest. And we're going to pop ourselves all the way up to seated and get ready for a little bit of a teaser prep. So we're going to take our flex band and keep it close to you. Mine's stuck under my seat. And we will start with our knees bent, feet flat. And we're going to pick our right leg up so that both our knees are at the same height. Point your right toe. Bring your arms in front, palms will face each other. And you're gonna inhale and curl yourself back halfway. And then exhale and pull yourself back up to seated. 2 more times. Roll yourself back. And exhale and pull yourself back up. 1 more time. Pull yourself back into that beautiful spinal bend. Curl it back up. Bend your knee and switch sides. Left leg lifts. Arms come in front. We'll do 3 sets. Roll yourself back into that C-curve shape. Pull it back up. 2 more. Roll the hips. Feel equal bend through all parts of your spine. And up. 1 more time. Roll it back. And back up to seated. Nicely done. Bend your knee. Place your foot down. Okay, my friends, grab your flex band. We're gonna kneel. So come up to kneeling. Bring your flex band in front. Bring your arms up shoulder height. Palms will face the floor. Feet are flat behind you. We are going to lean back and to do some thigh stretching. So we're gonna inhale and lean back halfway. Pull your arms apart. Pull yourself back up. Release your arms. Lean yourself back. Hold it here. Pull your arm bones apart. Come back up. Release your arms. 2 more. Lean yourself back. Try not to overly grip through your lumbar. Think about this as a squat.
So as you go back, all the muscles that take you out of a squat pull you back up to kneeling. And of course, in sharing style, one more. Lean it back, hold it here, pull your arms apart. Use your strong glutes and hips to come back up. Nicely done, release that. Okay, from there, we're gonna take our flex band and lay it on our mat, and then take our knees and make sure that when we kneel on it that we've got equal amount of length on either side, or close to it. So then we're gonna reach down and grab our flex band across our body in our left hand. Make sure you are kneeling on it, otherwise it's gonna snap out in front of you. Take your right arm beside you and start with a really loose flex band. And then we're gonna pull our arm out to the side, bend our elbow and bring it back. So it's almost like we pull our elbow up and then extend our arm out. Bend our elbow back down and bring it across. And again, pull your elbow and reach it long. Bend your elbow and release. One more time. Lift and extend. Feel that work all the way down through the arm. Bend and release. Nice job. We'll switch sides. And so come on down and grab the other side. We'll do 4 on this side depending on your speed. You're gonna lift your elbow and extend. Bend your elbow and release. Good job. So keep your pelvis nice and vertical here. So if you have a tendency to kind of sit back on the weight of your feet, I want you to shift your weight forward so that you feel your pelvis is stacked over your leg bones. 2 more, and I'm a horrible counter, we all know that. Reach it out long, bend, and bring it back. 1 more. Pull your arm out and reach, bend, and back. Nicely done, you guys. Now, reach down, we'll grab both sides of our flex bands, and we're gonna have our palms on the, let's say our palms are facing back. We're gonna lift our arms straight up and slowly bring them back down. 2 more times. Just notice as you lift your arms, if you have a tendency to use your back muscles here to do it, which is fine as long as it's not your low back. So pick your arms up, hold it here. Little micro circles around and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, down, around, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Nicely done. Okay, let's do 1 more exercise with our flex band. So we're going to kneel. Take your flex band and thread it behind the arch of your foot. And you want to make sure, I know this is a theme, flex band is even in both hands. Then we're going to take the flex band and bring it forward so that we've got our hands under our shoulders. And just take the time you need to get really organized and feel safe and secure with your band. Otherwise, it might slap you in the butt. Then pick your head up so that your ears are slightly above your shoulders. We're going to pick our knee up and hover it to start. And then extend our leg back and bend it back in. Ooh, I got a good shake there. And again, stretch your leg back. Bend it in slowly. 4 more. Reach your leg back with control. You want to smooth it out. Give your brain a moment to catch on to what you're asking. Glutes and hip strength. Bend it back in. 2 more. Reach it back and bend it in. 1 more. Woohoo! Reach it back. Hold it here. Take the tips of your toes and touch the carpet or floor, and then lift your leg up. Bring it back down and pick it up. 3 more. Lower it down. Lift it up. Last few. And pull it up. And last one, you guys. Pick it up to the sky. Hold it here. Reach your heel a little longer. Stretch your ears a little further. Pull your stomach in and bend your knee. Release. Okay, now we're sweaty. Switch sides. Take the flex band across to the other side. Grab your flex band evenly on both sides. Bring your hands forward. Hands are flat. Make sure you've got a safe, secure position of your band. Head comes up. Hover the left knee. And we will straighten and bend 6 times. Reach it back. And bend it in. 5 more. Use your glutes and hip strength to extend your leg. Don't forget about your foot. 4 more. Reach it back and bend it in. 3 more. Reach it back and bend it in. 2 more. Soft elbows if your wrists are getting sore. Reach and bend. This is your last one. Reach it back. Hold your legs straight. Touch your tippy toes down to the carpet or floor or mat, and then pick it back up. And lower. 4 more. Down and up. 3 more. Down and up. 2 more. Lower and lift. And last 1 or 2, depending on your speed. Lift. Hold it here. Reach your heel back. Stretch that knee open. Feel the reach of your ears, and then bend your knee in. Nice job. Woohoo! Okay, take your flex band and place it to the side, and we'll do some push-ups. So we're gonna bring our hands down directly under our shoulders, and walk our knees back so that they are further behind our pelvis, and then we can lean forward. Draw the legs together, and we're gonna go lower and lift. 1. Lower and lift. 2. 1 more, you guys. Lower and lift. 3. Nice job. Walk your knees in. Take your right leg and we're going to stretch it back behind us. We're going to slide our right leg across the left calf, and then we're going to sit our weight back into that really deep hip stretch on the left. So you want to sink your left hip down to the floor and just breathe here. Couple big breaths in through the nose and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to come back up to kneeling. Send our left leg back. Cross it across the right calf. Sink your weight back. Come down to your elbows. And just as long as your knees are healthy, sink down into that outer hip. Good work, you guys. Big breaths here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. And exhale. Awesome. Bring yourself back forward. We're going to stretch out our calves. So we're going to curl our toes under. Pick both our knees up at the same time and sink our heels down to the floor. Roll over our toes, come back on our knees. And again, pick our knees up. Roll over our toes, drive our heels down. Roll over our toes, come back into that kneeling position. 2 more. Lift your knees with control. Smooth it out as you lift. Drop your heels. 1 more, you guys. Roll over. Bring your knees down. Last one, we're going to stay up there. Pick your knees up. Smooth it out as you rise up and drop your heels. Staying here. Really stretch your heels down to the floor. And I want you to walk your hands back 1 step towards your feet. From there, take your right hand and slide it across the outside of your left calf or ankle. Twist your spine through. Good job. Bring your right hand down. Take your left hand across to the outside of your right foot ankle. And make sure your hips are nice and level and square. Twist your spine through. Feels so good. Bring both hands back square to center. And we're going to walk our hands back as best we can, you guys. If you have to bend your knees, do that. Roll yourself back. Stay here. Take a big breath in. Relax the jaw. One more big breath. And then roll yourself all the way up to standing. Picking your arms up last. And release. Nice job. All right, guys, good job. Really good session today. Hopefully your arms feel like they've got some work done, and your legs and your hips. Keep working on your breathing. Keep relaxing the tension through the spine, and keep enjoying the work. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.